Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stars in Space. Stars and Shadow? God damn it. Space and Shadow? Shadow of Stars? Stars and Shadow? I don't... Look, whatever this game is called, we're playing it, and we're having fun, and it's enjoyable. Forget it. Alright, construction complete at Sargas 1. That was a factory that I built here, and also another construction was completed at Bellatrix 1, so that's fine. We can move on to the next turn. Okay, we explored Shadar. Ooh. Is that another group of pirates we just discovered? Or is that the same group, perhaps? I think that might be another group of the same people we've already met. This is the... Oh, Steovan's Marauder Fleet. Oh, Yalok. Is that the... That's the colony that we were going to... Oh, those are human refugees. That's not my scout cruiser at all. Where's my scout cruiser? Or, I don't have a scout cruiser, I have little scout destroyers. Researchers have discovered heavy lasers. 5 to 15 damage per hit. Also requires more power and a larger weapon mount. So now I can go in here, and I can go to ship design. I can say, hey, heavy cruiser. What if I were to do balance design on you now? Okay, so I would like the heavy laser with the rapid fire modules and the accurate modules. Then I would like a couple of regular lasers. Maybe just one regular laser. Yeah, we'll do this. A couple of regular lasers, some defense lasers. I'll be all good. Trying to see. Reinforced bulkheads is fine. Don't need a boarding module. We don't need maneuvering engines. We don't need uranium armor. Oh, we do. We have uranium armor. We have everything we need. Okay, so this is going to be my heavy cruiser design for the foreseeable future. You can't use heavy weapons. So there we go. We've got our heavy cruiser set up. Ion beams, improved damage, and available penetration. Turbo lasers would be nice to pick up. I'm gonna pick them up. Defense grid. I do need to get some of these actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this queue up again. Docking fields. Although we can use civilian transport shuttles, very true, but when it's supposed evasion, these shuttles will be extremely vulnerable to hostile fire. Timely manner. Ah, okay. So this is a dedicated carrier, assault carrier, and then the missile cruiser as well. So we'll unlock a few of these things, and we'll play around with some of them. Witnessed a battle between the Asada Brigade and the Teros Empire. Oh, these are all the... Oh, they're invading here. Might have been a mistake to push forward this far, my buddy. I can, like, speed up here, right? Now, you killed a few of them, though. I mean, I'm proud of you. Did you win? I don't think you win this, do you? Oh my god. You're annihilating. Oh my god. Okay, it looks like you annihilated them. I wonder where I witnessed that. At Elysium 1. Interesting. Is that from Hamal? Maybe it was. They have a bunch of destroyers and scout cruisers, though. You got to be careful. Transports arrive at Sargas 1. Okay, so that is my Orthan. I will liberate said Orthan. Well, people actually, people like it when I free the slaves. Which is not surprising. Okay. I wonder, is there a way to see what kind of populations I have in my empire? Also, I need more transport ships as well. Explored Capella. Okay. So I want to come down here. I want to meet this group of people. Oh, I need to fight those missile cruisers. I'm thinking I might take a troop ship over here and take out these guys. The downside is I would be away from where I need to be to retrofit for quite a while if I were to do that. What do I need? This is 2 destroyers and a missile cruiser. I could probably make do with just a few of these guys. Take like the boarding cruiser and a light cruiser and the destroyers down here to Yaluk. I will actually bring the troop ship as well to Denebola. See if I can invade that. See how the whole invasion works. And we'll go into our next turn. Let's see here. Okay, we researched bombers. That's going to be nice. Speaking of which, I actually need to go in here and my starbase. We got bomber. We got defense lasers. Bulkheads. I think I would like... I don't have any heavy modules here, actually. We'll approve that. New technology, okay. Construction completed, Bay 2. Okay, we're making destroyers. Continue on, please. Admiral Carver, stardate 1257. Request from the Ashtar Colonials. Sure thing. I will give you some money for some influence and friendship. So you can see how I've built up a very, very robust relationship with these guys. Their race is less displeased with me. I'm not sure how this is built. It'd be cool if you could like trade populations, like, hey, you know, we have an open borders agreement, your people can move to my cities, or, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, there might be like niches, maybe this city, maybe this planet has like a bit of room for, you know, the particular environment that your population inhabits. And maybe you have a planet that you can't really work, so I'll send you over some of my people. That would be cool. I guess that kind of works where you can colonize each other's territory too. That's kind of cool. Okay, we just got deflector screens, so that's going to be major upgrades to a lot of our fleets. Let's go in here. Now, it's probably not going to mean much for this. Well, I could remove the reinforced bulkheads, and I could put in some deflector. Yeah, I could put in some deflector screens. And I think I will do that. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. So now my destroyers are a little bit better. And then I'm going to... I'll leave my scout the way it is. It's fine. But the light cruiser I am going to want to change here. I'm going to maybe put... What if I do balanced? Yeah, they put deflector screens in. They don't put in shield regenerators though. Interestingly. Increases the shield regeneration rate by 2/3. I'm going to just have deflectors. My boarding cruiser, I don't think I can really afford to put deflectors on it, unfortunately. So this is going to just have to be an armored ship. The heavy cruiser, however, can definitely fit a couple of deflectors on here. Although, is that better than reinforced bulkheads? I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'll do a mix of reinforced bulkhead and deflectors here on this guy. Provide him with a bit more all-around defense. You know, not exactly especially good in one area, but, you know, decent in multiple. Outpost transport, okay, that's fine. Troop ship, completely vulnerable. Nothing I can do about that until I get the assault carriers. Okay, we got a new factory at Gaia. And then we're going to be building our third factory. So this is going to be my 3-factory planet. We got new technology, deflector screens, very nice. And we're working on hyperspace metrics. Let's continue on. Pending vote. I'm going to vote for my buddy, Praetor Yunki. Oh, he voted for me. We voted for each other. Oh man. Whoops. So, minor faction. So they voted off for me. They changed my vote for me. Okay. So that's one of the victory conditions. I don't know if I'll go for that one. I kind of did. I am kind of going down that path with this whole diplomatic view I'm taking of the world. Colonized alpha rats have been completed. So that's this planet here. Now the question is, this has ice and vents. So where are the do I have a spare population of Orthan? Perhaps lying around? Not quite yet. I think I'd have to wait more time. So what I might do is I might go ahead and I will do the bad thing. I'll purchase another one of these. And I'll move them over to alpha rats. We'll increase the pop cap by 4. I mean, it's kind of scummy to buy slaves, but I don't really have another way to improve that planet. And I'm going to free them anyway, so, you know. Although, then again, you know, the argument is then, you know, I'm making a market for them. Oh, a new colony established on Alpha Rats 3. Our colonists report this planet was once the site of an ancient Gramac colony that appears to be date back to the time of the Great War. The ruin contains no reusable infrastructure or resources, but we did find an ancient Dana archive that we were able to decipher. Salvaged from the derelict colony, railguns. Very cool. Oh my god. Heavy railguns. Dense projectiles accelerate, like most of them, damage more not affected by range. Oh. So let's go have a look at those. This is 15 to 34 damage. What do you think? Do I go for the heavy railgun? Or do I go for the heavy laser? The advantage of the heavy laser is that, well, the heavy railgun just actually does more damage. I like this setup. I think I would, the only change I'll make is I'll put reinforced bulkheads in instead of a second shield. Is that even a good move? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go for the reflective. I'm going to go for the deflectors. And I'll go ahead and I'll say, hey, you're good. Right, heavy cruiser is set up now. Boarding cruiser is fine. Okay. So we've got railguns. That's very nice. Factory completed. Next project is underway. Next turn. Research has warplane speeds increased by 50%. So that's the hyperspace metric. So our ships should now travel faster. Is the dream. The Nebula. I would like to settle in here. I'd pretty much just build mines on that. That's basically all I would do. Let's see here. Construction complete at Bade 2. We made another destroyer. Move you over. Are you a new and improved one? You are. You got the deflector screens. I think a lot of my current destroyers don't have that. I actually really like the idea of a game that I can refit my ships, but I like the idea of a game that doesn't really let you. The idea is that your fleet is aging and you've got these like old ships going around, because that's what it was like in the real world, right? When they first developed ironclads, they still had like little wooden ships going out with cannons strapped to them, going up against these like coal-driven iron ships. Let me check out. So where was this? This is at Sargas. This is here. So this planet is well developed now. It has 3 factories. It doesn't have the population to support that yet, but it has 3 factories. So it has plenty of labor. It has at least 1 market to improve the happiness of my people. Do I go for something like... I think I would like to build a space station here, but not quite yet. I could go for a second mine. And that would provide this city with some extra material to use in its production. And I think I will go ahead and grab that second mine. And then I'll colonize Sargas 2 with this planet. So let's move on to the next turn. Turns are they're not like turns in in Civ where a lot can happen. Sometimes not very much happens in your turns in this game, which is interesting. So we just got anti-missiles. We also have the ability to get hover tanks, which will increase the power of our tanks by 2 up to 4. X-ray lasers. Oh, Luxie armor piercing modification for all laser weapons. Interesting. That could be worthwhile going for. Auto repairing would be nice too. In particular, I would actually kind of like this for my boarding ships. We'll have to see what we do there though. Okay, we completed the mine. We're working on colonizing. Next turn. Let's have a look at this empire. Ooh, look at that. Avior 1 is reaching its population cap. It's not quite there, but it's getting there. I think I'm going to make some room on this planet for some other people. So I'm actually going to send like a couple of humans to the Gaia planet down here. And that's going to hopefully make room for these guys to grow so that I can spread them around my empire. Okay, we have a battle at Elysium. We were attacked at Yalok. I think that's a standard retreat. Construction of a lab here in Avior. So this was a planet I was going to kind of balance out. It has a low fertility. Do I want to get a second farm here? I think one farm will be fine. Avior 1. Battle at Elysium. Let me go look at Avior 1. Do I want another farm here? I have plenty of food. I could specialize this towards science as well. I could get another 3 labs, which would be enough to work all 12 population. I mean, the city would be busy for like ever, but would eventually get there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pick up 3 more labs here, and this city will be a place of delicious research. Let's go ahead into the next turn. Okay, we got docking fields. This is the assault cruiser, which has hard points for certain things. So let's go into the ship design here. Let's have a look at the assault cruiser. Very, very nice. Designed to deliver military units to hostile worlds, can be used to transport civilians during peacetime. Assault shuttles can also be used to bring ground units into ship-to-ship boarding actions. Ah, so I don't think I actually need. Oh, you have to immobilize them. Let's see, deflector screens. What would I put in those heavy slots? I don't know if railguns are the right move here. Are they? I mean, I'm not going to say no to railguns. I don't have a problem with railguns. What if I were to put nuclear missiles here? What if I just take the railguns off? And I put blast doors there. Oh, I can't put blast doors on the big ones. Huh. Well, I already have heavy railguns on one of my ships, so let's do heavy lasers on these guys. I think that made them cheaper, actually. Yeah, it did. It made them significantly cheaper. So I'm going to do heavy railguns here. Heavy lasers, rather. And then I'm going to do point defense lasers. On these guys. I'll rapid fire them and go accurate. And yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. The assault cruiser, it's capable of transporting units around and stuff like that. It's also capable of fighting. It's like a mixture between a heavy cruiser and a transport, kind of. Let's see here. All right, we built the destroyer. Okay. That's just all this city does, is it builds destroyers, man. Those little escort destroyers, they are useful. Destroyers are very useful because they are cheap, inexpensive, and they provide a weapons platform. I think for a little while though, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to say, hey, I would like you to build me some... Where are they? Regular old transports. Go ahead and make me that many of them, please. And... oh, alpha rats. I didn't give you anything to do, did I? Well, let's have a look at you. What's so special about you? Low fertility. You're a glacier world with ice vents. You're warm. Do you have anybody coming into you? Alpha rats, where are you? I think there is... no, that's a destroyer. You have... I think this is the Orphan. I think I draw a line here, but I would like some of those... these tinkers over there too. So let's see if I can grab one of these tinkers and send it over to that planet there. Just because I want to have a diverse population on my planets. Because you get better... I don't know. It just seems to work out better, I find. I'll go ahead and I'll grab one factory here. This planet is big enough to justify at least one factory. We'll go on to our next turn. And battle at Solinar. You're having trouble with these you're having trouble with the pirates here, man. Construction completed Bellatrix 2. Construction of a lab has been completed, so let's inspect this city. So this is now a balanced, you know, where it's producing a little bit of everything. It's not producing a whole lot of anything, but now I can basically just stick it on research, or I can put it on city planning and then grow it up to its maximum potential, and then I can pretty much just forget about it. It will take like 20 turns for it to reach max potential. So instead, I'm just going to say, why don't you just do research for me? Make me a little bit of research over the course of the game, and then you know, I'll be happy. So that's that. I've handled that, and I've completed it. Okay, I've finished all the factories at Gaia. So the question is, oh my god, I could support an outrageous amount of factories here. This city could crank out stuff so fast, it's actually ridiculous. What do you think? What do you think? What could I do here? I could get my space station real quick. I could get even more factories. I want to get some of those other populations that I have on the Gaia world. Let's see. What do you guys have? Are you guys down here? Talk to you guys. No, that's not. This is where I talk to you. I would like to propose a trade. I'll send those over here. Disconnect, exit. Okay, there's a lot of things moving on this map here. What is this? A troop ship? Colony encounter. Let's talk here. Let me suggest a new agreement. You should join our empire. Disconnect. Okay, you won't join our empire? Well then, it is time for us to attack. They have 2 militia. I'm gonna bombard once. Bombard twice. 50% chance to conquer. Invade. Planet conquered, awesome. So we bombed the hell out of it, and then we conquered it. Okay. So they're a little upset that I conquered and bombed them, but... hey, you know what? Sometimes it has to happen. So let's move in some loyal population. Sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta conquer people, you know? It just has to, you know, can't just go around here being free and stuff. You gotta pay your dues, you know? Do I have... okay, so I have some loyal population over here. So you can head over there. Any more? Maybe I'll take one each of these over there. That'll give us a little bit of pop cap. Alright, next turn. They're probably going to revolt. Invade again. Planet conquered. Dismiss. Alright, let's have a look. Down on the ground. So now the tank's here. No chance of revolt because I have the tanks here. Very nice. Cool. So I'm going to send the troop ship back to Alpharats to go pick up another tank. Then I've got this group of guys. I'm going to send them over to Yaluk. Oh, I can't reach Yaluk. Damn it. Okay, I colonized Alpharats 1 with these guys. I would like to move over if I could get to Alpharats. The UI is a little bit fiddly. It's not bad. It's just I haven't quite learned how to navigate it perfectly yet. And so sometimes outcomes are weird. But now I have a second population of humans here. Okay. Let's see, it's hot, it's thin, and it is a normal. So this could probably serve as a pretty reasonable place to do some mining. I don't need any food. I'll grab one market, 2 mines. So a market, a mine, and a mine. That'll be 3 slots. And then I could do like 2 labs. Like that? Yeah, that looks good. Mina provide a little bit of everything. You're making a factory? Okay, good stuff. Transports arrive. Ships returning to trade duties. So that was... who landed here? Okay. Construction completed at Alpharats. Okay. Wait to new orders. So probably a good time to make some stuff like light cruisers, outposts, or sorry, light cruisers, boarding cruisers, and stuff like that. Will you get me a light cruiser? Boarding cruiser, destroyer in 6 turns. Get me a light cruiser. I need the city to grow a little bit, so it's going to take some time before it's really useful. Up to 10 million pop. 10 billion pop, sorry. Not 10 million. But I'm going to call this more or less the end of this episode. We did get another transport here, and I'll quickly just assign that to my trade pool. That's something I need to take care of. We don't have enough transports. But yeah, I'm going to call that an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.